Good morning, good morning. We are making breakfast. Well, my daughters are making breakfast. There is sausage in the air fryer and there are eggs being made. So happy February 1st. How are you doing? So what I wanted to talk about real quick is I was going to come on here and first tell you the winners of the last leg of the January accountability. And then we're going to set up a February accountability. And I wanted to know if you felt like when you focused on a habit for 30 days, did it create, or focused on a goal, did it create a habit? So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? How was your January? So did you feel like you created a habit? Did you go after some goals? And I'd love for you to share. So it's kind of loud in here, but good morning. Say good morning, girls.
Good morning.
They are just getting going. I thought I'd show you my cute hat my friend made me. I thought it was super cute, but I'm going to go in the other room. So welcome to the Keto Mom page. If you are brand new and we have not gotten to meet, post new below so that we can chat. I'm going to go hide in here because it's not so loud. And where are you tuning in from? And I want to talk real quick. I'll just give you a brief overview about what February could look like for you. So what does it mean to set up a goal? What does it look like for you to like a healthy habit? And so, yes, I live in Minnesota, so don't laugh at me. I wanted to show you my hat because I thought it was so cute. I had a girlfriend that made it for me, dropped it off yesterday, and isn't it so cute? I love it. But it is cold where I'm at. So we're from Minnesota. It's actually been pretty nice, but as soon as Friday hits, we're getting into the negatives. So it is going to be a cold end of the week. So real quick, we have winners for January. These are the winners. So we've got Jen, Robin, Ricky, Leah. I think that's a couple or two names on there, maybe not. Nicole, Jane, and Monica. Send me your address. You all won a book. And so I hope that January helped you stay accountable. I hope it helped you get focused. And it wasn't to create, like a lot of times people dive into the new year and their goal is to create, like to fix everything, right? To change everything. And I think that when you dive in and try to make everything perfect and have everything in line, you get overwhelmed. So in the beginning of January, I said, pick one thing that you can create a habit over the course of 30 days. A lot of you checked in almost every single day. And whether it was you were working on drinking more water, you were working on just not eating as much sugar, maybe your goal was to not drink any soda or work out or read, whatever that is. And so I want to do the same thing for February. And so I'll have to figure out what I have to give away for prizes. We're almost out of books. But these are the book winners. We gave away a lot of books this month. And the reason for that is I just want you to check in. So I usually do a morning post, whether it's a motivational quote or something that we're reading. You can check in every single day, morning or night, and just say, hey, this month I'm focused on whatever it is. So if you did something for January, my question is, do you feel like it created a habit? Can you roll that into February? And what is something new that you are going to focus on this month? And it's a shorter month. So maybe it's instead of working out for 15 minutes, I'm going to work out for 30 minutes. Or, hey, I got control of the sugar cravings. Now I'm going to work on drinking more water. Or now I'm going to lessen the alcohol. And I say that because I was really surprised on how many people wanted better this year. They wanted to dive in to eating better, feeling better, and it's that one thing every single evening that they're like, but I don't want to give up the alcohol. So I don't have a ton of tips around that, but I feel like that question was asked so much this month. And so my encouragement to you is this. If you want to feel better, and if something's not working and you know it's hindering you, you may have to make a pivot. And you don't have to erase everything right away, but try to find a better option, right? So go to Pinterest and type in keto alcohols, because I am not lying. I got that question more than anything this month. And look for some better options and maybe use it a couple nights a week. So instead of every night. It's up to you, obviously. But I would say that for those of you who have messaged me and you're like, is this hindering me? depending on your goals, right? Yes. So that is something to keep in mind. But the point of checking in every single day is for your accountability. It's to maybe win a book, but it's really to go, you know what? I have to check in. If I check in, I'm accountable to somebody. So we met last night with a group of people from our church, and everybody, we've been meeting every week, and it's been great because everybody said, this is great accountability because I know that people are watching me. I know that you guys are all pursuing better, so I want to pursue better. And it's pushing me to make some changes. So that was super cool. And you might not have people in your life physically, but my hope is that you can check in here and go, you know what? I have a place I have to be held accountable. I'm going to check in. I'm going to work on you. That's what I want you to do. So we're going to do the same thing. Check in every single day. We'll do some drawings for ketones or some books, or we'll look for other fun things that we have that we can give away. Oh, yes. And something else showed up that we're going to be doing for those of you who've been watching my stories. So if you watch my stories, you're going to see a whole bunch of life, right? So we are parents. My husband is over here watching. And so we've got 4 daughters. We homeschool. And do you want to come say hi? Okay. And so in our stories, you're going to see a whole bunch of things. I made a comment the other day because some people are like, I only want to see keto stuff. Awesome. Stay here on the page. If you just want to see life and parenting, and we love to talk about anything. Like my husband's going to take our kids through a homeschool lesson today about creating healthy habits. So I will share some of that on my stories. If you want to see life, and you also probably saw me talk about we call it our Mexico product, our Mexico ketones, but these just came in the mail. So we do trial kits for ketones every day. I'm going to give some of them away this month, but I talk about drinking ketones, and this is a newer, it's not newer, we call it our Mexico product because they have it in Mexico, but they allowed us to grab some here in the United States. So I usually show you a packet, but I also have these little ampules. And so it is just a different form of ketone. It's a liquid. You pop it open, you pour it in some water, it puts you in ketosis in under an hour. So I'm going to be doing trial kits of these. So go watch the stories, or you can let me know. If you want to know more about just what I drink, just post mom fuel. If you're not a mom, it's okay. It's not just for moms, or you can post ketones below. A lot of you have been asking for trial kits. So we are going to be doing trial kits of the Mexico product. It's just a different sugar replacement. So they use allulose. It's a liquid versus a powder. I would say these are more tart, like sour, versus the other ones. So they're all great. If you want to know more just about ketones in general, we can chat. If you want the Mexico product samples or the trial kits, post Mexico below. I know that sounds weird, but that's where we first started sending them to for lots of different reasons. So we'll chat about this. Also, the Reboot we're going to be starting another Reboot February 17th. So I'll be talking more on my stories about it, but it is just it's kind of like a fast or a cleanse, but we do a Reboot all together as a community, thousands of us. So if you want to know more about that, post Reboot in the comments. If you're looking to restart your metabolism or reset your metabolism, or going, I need to get focused, you have to grab the Reboot over the next few days. We start on the 17th. So that's for that. But also, I just want you to know that I'm here to help with questions that you have. Continue to tune in for recipes, tips or tricks around eating better, not just perfect, but creating a lifestyle long-term so that we meet back here next year and your whole physical health feels different and looks different. That's the point. Thank you for the sweet words on my hat. I'm not obviously outside, but yes, isn't it cute? My friend made it for me yesterday, and she ordered this patch, and I love it. And so we are here to help. I just wanted to say that. So here's the winners of the books for the end of January. Congratulations. I'll be doing trial kits of these. Otherwise, just ketones in general. The Reboot is available. And I need to go do some school with my children. So for those of you who are brand new, post new below. Some of you are like, you choose to homeschool? We do. We love it. And I have been getting a lot of questions about what our family is diving into. Some of you sent me personal messages. if you've watched my stories. We did our first round of classes and introductions to adoption. So we don't know where that's going to lead our family, but we're just taking the next step. So doesn't mean that we 100% are going to, but it's something that we've prayed about for a long time. So we took the next step and we took 2 days of adoption classes, and it's a long process for those of you who've done it and reached out. But we will see. Our kids have been begging for brothers. I don't know what will happen. We leave it all in the hands of our Father. But we are open to it, and so we'll see. So that's what we were doing this last week, and if you're like, what are you doing? Are you doing foster care? Are you adopting? We are just stepping out in faith and seeing what happens. So yes, we are open to it. So we'll see. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking the page. Thank you for sharing. If you want to press the share button, I always say it may reach one of your friends or family who needs accountability, and you'll see that, and it helps them, and it helps you because then you've got an accountability partner. So I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing Monday. Continue to tune in. It's a new week. It is a new month. And don't get tripped up. Like I, for an instant, wanted to be crabby this morning because I woke up about 30 minutes later than I wanted to. But guess what? You pick yourself back up and you keep going. So I read and I drank my ketones, and we just got done working out. My kids are making their breakfast, and we're going to go about our day. It's so easy to get into your mind and go, I already screwed up. It's done. But just take a step back and go, no, I'm going to have a great day, right? Because the words that you speak to yourself and the words that you give life to are super powerful. Do not destroy your morning by going down in the dumps because it didn't look how you wanted it to look. It's okay, right? So the only way you fail is if you quit. I say it all the time. The only way you fail is if you quit. So you can restart the next minute. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to have a better day. I hit the snooze button one time. I could have been frustrated. It's not a big deal. I'm going to keep going. So you can do that with anything throughout your entire day. So I hope that's helpful. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. And thank you for sharing.